Hello, it's Ikbia, it's Oho, it's Wewa. I greet you with love, I greet you with peace. It's again, Ujehai. Today we have to talk a little to ourselves. But Nikakbi one hearing and Maya we have to talk to ourselves a little. Just enjoy the song first. Today is a very beautiful day. Hello, Castro. Yare. Hello, dear. Hello, everyone. I greet everyone with peace. We have to talk to ourselves. I like all this old music. It's the best. I wish Benin artists can still be doing these things. I greet you with peace. Good evening. Okay, I can send you the link, Okuta. I can send you the link. This one is in YouTube. It's on YouTube. I think J need there, YouTube or J, but I can send you the link. Yeah, I greet everyone with peace. I greet everyone with love. This is a very fast one. I just want to make it very fast. Emiro no heke in my hand. Emiro no heke in my hand. The great Benin Kingdom. Okay. Let's assume you subscribe to the famous creation story. Let's assume you subscribe to the famous myth of the creation of the universe and how life and how man was created. Let's assume you subscribe to this. Because don't forget, there are a lot of creation stories from different tribes, from different group of people, from different religion. good evening, good evening. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Sometimes it's very difficult for me to be reading the comments. I just like to drop it. Let's assume you subscribe to this. But what you have to know very well is, after God or whatever you believe, after this creation has been done, different tribes, different groups, different people was introduced to different ways of life and how to connect back to the God or Creator. So that means if everybody is created into different tribes, culture, and group, that also means everybody also have their own paradigm which they view things from. Everybody also have their own way which they connect spiritually with whatever you believe, let's say God in this case. But what I want to share with you is that how can the people, God bless every son and daughters of Benin Kingdom, how can people survive when they ignore their own natural way of life and adopt a way of their own oppressor? How do you expect to make it? Do you think your oppressor will be so foolish to teach you knowledge? For me to make you my slave, I have to have knowledge. I have to be in possessions of informations which you can never access. Because from the moment you can access the same type of information that I have, then you can't be my slave no more. This is how this earth, this life is functioning. So for Africans, for we, for we to be able to grow and achieve greatness, for we to be able to grow and achieve that top limit which we always aim at, for you to be able to reach there, then you have to know that your only way forward is to embrace your authentic self. Embracing your authentic self does not mean you have to ignore or push away every other thing. It simply means you putting you first. Ileledo. Wetin yive na ovie France, ovie French. Unaga ovie do. Okwe French yeti ya fio where you are. Emi rokpa sunu. When ovie do awe, emi sunu. Those here is because there is different laws in different land. And spiritually, so you cannot think now, but a French woman cheated on her husband and nothing happened. Why can't I, a dog woman, do it? No, you have to be you, do your things, embrace yourself as you are. That's the only way we can bring out the best from us. There is too much imaknyara jeve na ebo or imaknyara jeve na ona, imaknyara jeve na ona. There is very less of what we have. But for we to be complete as a people, we have to stop trying to become something else. We have to stop trying to always follow something else. That's why if you look at the reality today in Africa, it is so chaotic. Let's take, for instance, democracy. It sounds so beautiful and perfect. But ask yourself one true question. Is it working for Africans? Are they really practicing democracy? You can argue it that they are just greedy or they are just bad, blah, blah, blah. You can do all those arguments. What I'm here to share with you now today is, if an alien system was being introduced to you, and the same people who introduce this alien system to you, they have to struggle for more than 1,000 years for them to be able to master the system. And then now they have mastered the system. They see it as obligation to impose this same system on you. Pause. Hold it right there. Do you heard what I just said? It took them 1,000 years. And now, what take me 1,000 years to know, to learn, now I bring it for you. Do you think you can just take it and it work for you just like that? You also need to, if you are not even smart, you even need like 2,000 years, because it was my project. I worked on it day and night, but you now, I'm bringing it to you. What I'm trying to say is the alien system that was introduced to Africa is the problem of Africa. So for Africa to go forward, we have to go back. When we say go back, it means going back to our own authentic nature, going back to how we were really structured, going back to what has worked for us since more than 30,000 years of our existence. The people and the system that bring everything, including Bible and everything, is not up to 7,000 years old. And we have been existing far more than that. Don't take my word. Go and do your research and read. Then you know what we are saying. The story of Abraham, the story of Moses, the story of Jesus, the story of everything you know today, all of them put together is not up to 7,000 years old. But we have a system that is more than 20,000 years inside that our West Africa. Even when we Benin people were doing things, they have not even given birth to Jesus. Those that know our history know what I'm saying. But what I want to point out to you today is we must embrace our own authentic self, and that's the only way we can go forward. We cannot survive like this. There is too much trying to become what we can never ever become. Yes, you can argue that we have to evolve, but ask yourself, who is supposed to be evolving here? Is it we who have mastered the science of this earth, who have mastered the science of everything before those who is trying to make us involve now even came to the picture? Is it we who have to involve, or those that came that was supposed to study us and follow us and involve in what we are doing? So in the other sense, don't call the name of Jesus anyhow, bro. Oh God, you still don't get it. You will get there. I wish your eyes will open and you will know how big they have all lied to you. But what I'm trying to share here with you is this: you can keep Jesus. It's not a problem. You can keep Jesus. But if you keep Jesus and you push away what is giving birth in your own land, then you are doomed. Because why? That same thing that was born in your own land is closer to you than that Jesus born in Jerusalem. This is common sense. So what I'm trying here to say to you is not to disturb your comfort zone of where your spiritual orientation is. That's not my mission. What I'm here to share with you is we have to adopt more lifestyle that reflects our culture, that reflects our way of life as a people. You can keep whatever God, whatever religion you subscribe to. You can keep that. But before that, you have to accept you. When you accept you, then it's cool when you keep whatever religion you are following. But any religion or any doctrine or any system that is trying to break what is your own and tell you what is your own is nothing. That religion is or system is specially just designed to put you at sleep, because when you are asleep, you can be easier to rob. That's the mind game. So I don't like disturbing people's comfort zone, but the truth is not a friend of lies. So the truth must disturb your comfort zone. So you must be ready sometimes to feel disturbed if you want to grow. So as a people, let's embrace ourselves. Let's show love to ourselves. Let's follow the way of our life. Umanado boy na wehe unota utiema uno emani viedo erimbe na emivie na bawe. Don't just go to Google and Google it. The man who put it on Google might come from Poland. You are not Polish, and you cannot think like them. You may try, you may want to, you may think you have to. It will not work. It will not work. Even here in Germany where I live, the day they give you a passport, that day you will see that, passport don't make me a German. You will be seeing that passport don't make you a German. You have to know the culture. You have to know the traditions. You have to know how they think as a people before they can say this is what makes you now a German. You even have a special exam you have to do for it. But you cannot be in Africa or anywhere in the world and just think, everything from my land na dirty, all those our people na dirty, wetin they do or mahia, na wa swaya gedian, Ijesu ma, but when ulelo di Jesu ni uvelele in your own way. How many of you pray with your language? How many of you might see me whenever I teach you hear me teach more in English. Because then we have departed, we have changed it. Majority of our people has lost their sense of this their imported Jesus. Yes. A lot of things happened because a beautiful lies was packaged and sold to them. And any God that was given to you, you don't find yourself inside that story that was given to you. It means it was specially designed to just enslave you. Bro, enlighten us with Benin. It means it was specially designed to just enslave you. On a very good day, I can't say the day because of my schedules and the way I do my things. When the Spirit lead, I'm going to be live here and we are going to teach about who is Jesus and how does Jesus relate to us as a people. Because our people have to understand where they belong. You must know where you belong. You cannot say you are an Edo man and you want to be thinking like an Indian guy. No, that Hindu guy, that guy from Indian is from Indian. He accepts his true self. He's an Hindu. He loves his own self. But when over here though, you want to become an Indian guy. One Indian guy is telling you, no, I am Indian first before anything. Africa is the only place in the whole earth where people take their religion first before tradition. In other places on the earth, smart people take first their tradition, then now see religion as an activity which they do. That tradition, that culture is something that even God or whatever you believe have ordained it to be. Please, not Benin, but Benin. That's why we have Holy Arosa. Exactly. Holy Arosa Cathedral was specially dedicated to teach our people about God, but from the Benin's perspective. I don't know if you understand it. So if you are going to any church now in Benin where you don't see anything tradition, if normally they are even supposed to lock down all those churches normally. Yeah, sometimes they say I'm too normally they are just supposed to lock all of them down because they are just poisoning and stalking the souls of our people. We come from a very powerful soul tribe and we all have different missions we are here to do. So if you are too busy with all those lies, you will waste your time here. When you die, you will remember what you hear now. You will waste your time here, and then later you will just regret, I wish you have known. Then it's too late. But what I'm trying to share here with you, like I said, is a very quick one. What I'm trying to share here with you today is embrace your true nature. Embrace yourself. Embrace your own truths. You are the Khalifa of God. Your bloodline is sacred. You come from something bigger than life itself. But you can't know all these things if you limit yourself in a box. So you have to pay connection. You have to connect. That's the only way forward for you. And for you to connect, you have to decolonize your mindsets. When you still see what your people do as dirty nonsense, then there's a lot of things still wrong with your head, because you can never go forward if you don't accept your own truth. Yes, not everything we do that we have to be doing, but we need you to be in the game. Then we all now can edit it, restructure it, and make it nice. Don't just demonize it and push it away and say we don't need it. Christian religion is based on lies. Of course, it has to be. It has to be. And normally, I don't really want to go into that today. But that's how it is. Because why? It's all about a book. And the books are full of scriptures. And the scriptures are collective books from different times in history put together. So that is a different thing we'll go into in another day. But what I'm trying to share here is, for me, it's okay. To be honest, for me, it's okay. You can keep your religion. But you must not throw away what you have, what you are born with, what you come to meet. Don't throw it away in the name of, my pastor say. Your pastor never brushed it. He don't even know anything. He's just saying those things to make you confused. That's all, because he is confused already. So what I want to let you know is, let's embrace our true self. Let's follow the way that we are universally made to be. And then let's watch and see how our life transforms. Do it individually. You don't have to be crowd. You don't have to be crowd. Edumai na u tiera o tioma manivye do edi agbe va u di mayale runwe ve do vaya wunhe, because unhuwe na numiena unhuwe ni numieni. Without your head, no God is existing. So before any God is your head. So wa ikpagbe u lerunu we. No ya mi devederio. U vigwe yo to. U si wan ukmome iwe no ya suwe hian. Igbinano ekian nu bege. Because una no they see wetin they go on. They lie to many of you. So that's really what I want to share. It's just a quick one. I just want to drop it so quick. And I will be wishing you all a very beautiful weekend. Today is still a very long day for me. I have so many things to meet up with. I just want to share this so quick here. So what I want everybody to go home with today is follow your own natural way before you follow any other thing. Nobody said don't follow any other thing, but follow first your own path. We Edos are one of the most cultured people in the sub-Sahara Africa. But I must say this, most of us in Europe are really suffering from mental slavery. I am really pained. Yeah. It's true, I can feel your pain. Those are the tears. Normally my own life is perfect. Normally I don't have no problem again in this life. Yeah, God has done it. Yeah, nothing now any of my mate can say, yeah, I have that. I cannot also show myself. But the only pains I have now It's the suffering of my, it's the suffering of my people. When I see them, I see a starving soul. And this hurts me so deep. So you're right, my brother. We all are feeling this pain, and we also have a duty to heal them, to teach them, to lead them. Because you know why? We are that same ancestors who have made Benin Kingdom great and who have come back again to fix all these damages. That's what we are. The Nikau, they are not flying the spirit or no, we are all coming back now. You see that your son you gave birth to now? Take good care of him. He's have come now to do things, to fix things, but you have to protect them and guide them with the right knowledge to grow. Especially with Germany, they believe say now to get numbers. I don't get 2, I don't get 3, I don't get 4. Hello? Your baby, you know they teach them anything. Now TV, they do babysitter for many. Yeah, I don't want to go there. Christians do not serve two masters. Yeah, that's ignorant. That's ignorant. Yeah, that's ignorant because why? For you to be a Christian already, you are a follower. Christianity was formed 300 years after the death of Jesus Christ. I don't really want to go into that today, but let me just drop that. Christianity was formed 300 years after the death of Jesus Christ. So ask yourself, any man who tell your own story 300 years after you die, do you think that man can give a full narration of this story very well? Do you think so? So this is time our people have to start waking up and thinking smart. I love your teachings, my brother, right on your track. Thank you. We have to do our best. We have to try to help because there is a psychological warfare way on you. I can't speak Facebook calls when you call me on Facebook. I don't even pick it. Those who know me know these things. I don't. For me, Facebook is not a place to just call. Okay, decline. Maybe the person will understand. So what I'm trying to share with you is, let me just hold it. What I'm trying to share with you now today is, we don't have to just stay there and think, this is what they bring down for us on a neighborhood bumare. On a Rio de Noro, Gawale Lehian, Ebo, Deseyan, Gimalelian. We are not saying Lilian because the fact is they're in charge of your secret document. I know this myself because I know what I've studied. I know what I know. And I know many of it through my own deep penetration into their libraries. But what I'm trying to share here with you is, Amawenwe Daviya, Amawenwe Leliya, Amawenwe pay attention to him. But what is very important to do while you are doing all that is carry yourself along. Carry yourself along. Uga biemwenye dono viwe. Uwe gzedeve kbiwen do. Alele do zede we. I have a week when nana. Uwe tie. You have a week where you have to play parts. All this now will now make your own spirit more strong. Many of you are always weak, and you don't know why you are always weak. You always feel so tired because you have no contact, you are not connected. Even your ancestors go just stand, they look you, they wish say you feel even just turn your neck one time, ordinary one time, but you don't have those code. You believe you want to see a Jamaica. You believe you want to see a Gabriel because you have been lied to. But no problem. All those lies now they start dissolving already. But what I really want to share here, King James have to write the Bible to satisfy himself. We have to wake up from slumber. King James did not write the Bible. What you are saying is truth, but let me break it down. King James did not write the Bible. What King James did is what I can call intellectual manipulation. Yes, King James did not want to be under the Roman Catholic Church after England are free from Rome. Don't forget, Rome was ruling over England, Germany, France, and all these places in Europe. But after King James break free from Rome, King James personally as a king, King James is also Queen James. He is bisexual. He sleep with men and women. Don't forget that fact. Go and do research. Even people in his court, they always call him sometimes Queen James, because he sleep with men and women the same time. That's his own problem. But what I'm trying to share here with you is he did not write the Bible. What he did was he don't want to be a part of the Roman Catholic Church anymore. He believed that we have to have something of ours. So that's why he called a lot of scholars, about 500 of them. And when I say scholars, because our people really need to be understanding what they are dealing with here. When I say scholars, I'm not just talking about a man who know how to read and write. Then he just when I say sit down there, write this. No. We are talking about intellectuals who have spent all their life to study. They have mastered the art of literature. They know how to use words. People like Shakespeare, you know Shakespeare, one of the best people in the world when it comes to literature. Imagine 500 pieces of personalities like Shakespeare put together. Yes, just imagine it for a second. Yes, that's exactly what King James did. He invited scholars, 500 scholars from everywhere, put them together and put them into work. And the work was to re-edit and restructure the book. That's why the King James Version is one of the most famous versions on earth today. But what was his plan? His plan was not to teach people God. His plan was to make people know that you cannot get the message of God without their language. That's where they first start projecting English language to be the world's most dominant language, which all humans on earth have to speak. So these people, what they did is what I call mind games. That's why I call it psychological warfare. They have to do this to make them to have authority, control, and power. He addicted the Bible just to, he addicted the Bible just for him to marry another wife because of mission. Okay. Okuta, how is this Okuta? I can see you know King James. Yeah, those are criminals. You are a great freeborn of Benin descendant. I'm just trying to read some comments. No. But our solution is to bring back Benin language back to school to teach the young ones about their culture. I have always taken this as my kind of personal agenda. We even have a school. We try to open online school where we said let's speak Edo, where we try to teach people. But what is the real aim? Your language, your language is your own spiritual expression of your own self. So when we say language, that tone is coming from the core of your soul. So when you are speaking your own tribal language, waga zedowe, waga zevowe, evonaya biewe, or hepie eyiwe etimwe eminoruwe gbe eladian. So the more you speak your language, especially with your children and everything, the more your soul is in a balanced shape. That's why the more you also learn many language, the more your consciousness expand. So to speak your language is very, very good, and it's something we have to keep. And then to also learn other language is also very good, because that also helps your mind to expand. But if your mind is expanding and you don't have nothing in the base, which was sununa dayewima, is a big problem. Because why? But what am I trying to share here today? Your base, your knowledge base is very important. That your knowledge base That your knowledge base is what everything else is built on top. But if your knowledge base is not solid, if your knowledge base is not solid, if your knowledge base is not solid, then you will be flushed away so easily, like a dried leaf that is being transported by the wind. You are not grounded. So that's why Edonaze evono kakabo ma no ama ewe do be rien aze to boy. It's idiomatic, it's beautiful. Through Africa, we are in Benin. Are you born? Ogbe anabia me Womomo Street. Are you great? Yeah. Ogbe anabia me Womomo Street. Raje begeni. Makemo yeware. So what I'm trying to say today is just something very simple. If you have any question, you can be asking, and I can try to answer what I can answer. But the main point today is just to let you know that the only way forward is for we to embrace our authentic nature, is for we to embrace our authentic self. That's the only easiest way we can reconnect with that which we are. That's the only easiest way we can go forward. This page is full of random people. So whenever I am teaching here, I try to always keep a balance. Yeah, to be honest, it's not easy for me. It's not easy for me, this page. I always try to keep a balance because I know that people here, some are just interested, they want to hear history. But let me tell you, history is useless when you don't know yourself. Because you are just hearing, it's like you're listening to one strange Napolitana music, but you don't understand Napoli. You don't speak Napolitanian. Yeah, the melody is nice, but when you don't know the lyrics, you don't know they are casting spell on you. So that's the same way history is. So to really digest history, you have to know yourself. So when our hero is teaching you history, then that history now will be helping you to really expand yourself. He exited the Bible just to allow him married another wife. Yeah, but we have gone through that already. Through Africa marriage. Yeah. So it's very good for you when you are learning history, you know self-knowledge. Because why? Imagine, do you know how many men it takes for our ancestors to be able to build the Great Benin Wall? Do you know how many men it takes? Today, you tell me yourself, how many men can you call now in Benin to come and build something like that? And they will even will ask, let's say yes, they will respect because if ever let's say because of what I'm trying to say is that how many of you have strength? Now I'm not saying you will not do it, you want to do it because we love our land. But how many of you have strength? How many of you have strength when you sit in the beer parlor day and night? You start smoking the morning, you end up in the night, you start sleeping with different women, destroying your spirit, poisoning yourself. Many of you eat Indomie. You don't take care of yourself. Good evening, lovely family. I'm really proud of what you're doing, bro. To see Sunday. Yeah, definitely we'll see Sunday. Soon we are launching Africa Ancestral Spiritual Ministry here in Germany. And a lot of people is going to come from all over the world. It's like you are in my mind right now. I'm just teaching my children the language as I'm watching you before you. Exactly. Where say Bobby? The more they speak your language, the more they're connected to you. The more they are connected to you in the spirit. And the more they are connected to you in spirit, the more you are not connected with the ancestors in spirit. Because why? You know, so we all need to connect with ourselves. Teaching the children language is very, very important. And you know the most funniest thing is also very simple. It's also very simple. It's not something that is so difficult to do. So it's very simple. It's even fun. When I do it with my kids, it's just fun. We just end up laughing, and they end everybody enjoy and spend wonderful time together. Yeah, it's very nice. Although sometimes there are problems, there are some words, so I have to call people and say, so we have a lot of teachers also in Iwabe Kakabo, Epima. They are helping us a lot. So we are trying. The most important thing is, even if you are not perfect, just try. Start by giving them native name. Give them native name. You know what it means by giving your daughter native name. Assume now you live in Belgium. You are married to a Belgian man, and you are married to a Belgian man, and you both have one beautiful daughter together, and you call this daughter Osato or Osato, and you pronounce it completely. Even if you fail, which I pray you don't fail, but even if you fail later, to educate that child about Benin Kingdom, to educate that child about who she is, to educate that child about where she come from, even if you fail, when that child keep growing in that street in Belgium, she will grow to an age that one day she will meet a fellow black man or meet anybody, and the person will say, "What is your name, daughter?" Oh, we nimo Satoa, man. Satoa, man. We are doing. She was like, I don't know. That one will say, yes, we are doing. These are the names that belongs to the people of Benin in West Africa, in that sub-Sahara region. And the Benin people, they are also the same people who own the ancient kingdom of Benin, who have done things like this, who have built this, who have done this. Then the daughter automatically will found her own self, you see, just by giving her your name, the name. So don't make it look like it's difficult. It's simple. Even if you don't understand the science, because when you don't notice, you know don't notice again. If you woman is born, you don't know. You know, notice again. If you woman is born, man, mobile hemi rockba. Based on the family background, when I am worried, yeah, woman ni boon, I ya be ni boon vo, the young mamma ball hen, young man hen, so young man ready aware, is so never like we bovo, a care our domia, family, I am monana the moon like we or sell we bono and me, ya no what we think, we are the baggy, so you don't your man now be a level with mock boy, ya we bonena, you man in a mamoe, and a man, so we know all these things. So we will take it easy with you. We know the origin of your frustrations. We know all those things. Sometimes some of us shy away like we don't know. We know a lot of things, trust me. But what you have to know is, it is your duty to heal yourself. We're not going to when we were jena na obiome ha yo tonena. Urewere. Ugwaze everywhere. Betumare na yagbon Uwe TV we. Uftiyan tota. Iyeme. Dorien nye. So kman igwagmendo. Aga. Uwe rioboka aga. Uwe miona mina. Onamati aga. Ekbeti uge. Uwe rioboka uwe miona mina nuwa tie television. Ekbeti uge matie vedo. Uwe rioboka na. Ekbeti ota. Umiona no talona nuwa tie radio na onavedo. Ekbeti ota matie. Uwe rioboka na. Ibata. Umienu ya guo wewe na. Vedo ibata matie. Even with the level of the little knowledge you are, as far as you can still use it. So you have no excuse. Because I have got to meet with a lot of people. Daddy, you just have to have interests. Just have interest is the first thing you need to have, because it is your duty to heal. Someone can rape you now, that's not your fault. Someone can beat you up. A husband can beat up a wife, that's not the fault of the wife. But it is the duty now, it is your duty now to heal those traumas. It is your duty now to fix those things that happened to you. That's your duty. We know what has happened to us as a people. We were invaded. We were raped. They took away everything, including our names, language, everything. Edo even we having a new you does it no bo osanu does it ya mudianima or even where edo ya remain no jena. Many tribes were wiped out from Africa. But we are too great, we are too strong, our blood is royal, our DNA is of the gods, and all this is what protects us, that make us remain today. So because we have remained, that same order from the universe that has preserved us for something. And we cannot now just ignore and want to just think, we can't get even of Yausa. It's not done like that. It's not done like that. You have a duty. And your first duty is to know yourself. Your first duty is to know yourself. Don't ask me how you will know yourself. Total yo da wegbe. Ma da regbe. Negbota. Uke lovier. Why love your man and me now? The next day, the great total that will be negbota. All the questions you need answers for. Ask your soul. Your man no swama o. Man la o gasui makia o ye me o. Yo. Your man no swama o. Walk yanga suwe here. O man run. A pastor baro, book baro, wonk baro. The only thing your hair and a book can do is to help you guide some process or to point you towards some direction. But they cannot save you. That's why your pastor, they scam you where they tell you they want to save your soul. Nobody can save anybody's soul. That's a self-responsibility. That's why you are here on earth. You are here on earth to be aware of yourself so you can experience yourself and know yourself. If not, you know they flesh now. You know they flesh. This is the only place flesh exists. Outside here, you don't need the body. It is useless outside here. It is useless outside here. But what I want to share with you today is, don't just think, this is bright, I will follow it. You see that light that is attracting you? That light is an illusion. It's not even real. It's not even real. That light is just shining to deceive you. It's all artificial. It's all artificial. It's not real. It's not natural. That is real. We're making a banning. We're making a bar. We can raw. We can. We're making a ban. We're begging. Do you know what it means? So all we just need now to connect with what we have. We are blessed. The cosmos, after the universe or God, however it's a believer, after it don't create us finish, it can't just dash us the rest of the material where it take create us. It be like you go feed people, you don't feed people finish, the remaining food where you all remain, you all look one person here and say, you know what, may you carry this cooler. Now what did God do for Benin people be that? Or say Edo. You have to always be full of joy. Levani re ye okeke ede agbo vigwe yo to udazi wese eyime wese nunari yime lo tedore when you know Edo. For you to come from this soul tribe, it means you are a noble soul. Because this whole tribe is not just a tribe where anything can just come from. I don't know how to show you. I wish I could carry phone for nobody. Go to show you everything. So this is a very powerful soul tribe, and it's an honor and privilege. So first, for you to why over do say, or meaning your DNA, you yourself na Khalifa of God. In fact, now you they support worship, not be you can they worship one Arabic or one kind of guy from Middle East. Whether the story na truth or not be truth, it not concern you. You have no business with that, because we adult people, we come out from that moody sound, that moody, that it can't ban you. Whoever makewa, mana unye negbela diyan. If I mana unye negbela don't war roni. Not careful. So what I want to let you know is just try to know that it is you first before any other thing. And I will be stopping it here today. You have to stop it now. So I will wish you all a very beautiful day. But you get any comments you wrote that like Igbo people and Yoruba, they don't play with their nativeness. Yeah, they are smart people don't play with their nativeness. I told my kids, if they get Nigeria, greetings, Latose, you will never lost. Wow, which is truth. When they greet in Latose, they will not lost. Watching from Vazola, Italy. Ciao, come stai lì in Italy. Have you seen those areas before? Yeah, there's too many comments. Sorry if I cannot read your own, but I just want you all to know I love you. Time to time like this, I will always jump in and just do it fast and go. Yeah, on a very good day, we are going to teach our people what is Jesus and why it was really necessary for the Europeans to give you Jesus. Yes, Mama, why? Mama, why? Because you have to know the ancient god of Rome. You have to know the ancient god of Greece. You have to know who is Zeus. You have to know who is Jasper. And you have to know why they have to add these two gods together to serve for Africans. You have to know all these deities. Now, deity, they can't give Ujuju, Ebon, now we're Ghani. I beg. I leave now for now. I wish you a wonderful day. Bye-bye.